Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? My name is TiaraSharde, and I have a quick message for you. Welcome in. Put a like on the video. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting, for your likes, for your shares, donations, bookings, everything like that. I truly appreciate you. All the information to get into contact with me are in the description box. For those who don't know, I am an oracle. I am a founder of the Embodying the Goddess Temple. And yeah, I have a really great message. And my cat likes to say hi too. So this is an interesting message. It's really about someone who was very powerful in a past life and in this life as well. But this is like a particular story that has been coming in for the past few days. And then today I was just out and about driving and it came back like just this story of someone's past life. Now, this is not going to resonate with everyone. Don't try to make it fit, but in a past life, someone out there was very much so a boss, very much so a leader of some kind, in whatever field it was. But what I was really picking up on was a path of like spiritual powers or like psychic gifts. I feel like you wielded that energy very easily and you were sought after. You were highly sought after by people who wanted to use your gifts or your prowess in whatever field that you were in. They wanted to use it for, their own satisfaction, the satisfaction of you all, the group that you were a part of. So this is a very unique message again, right? Because in your past life or your other life, you wielded this power with these people. So I was picking up on like partnerships. Like you could have been business partners with them. You could have been even family members at that particular time with them. There's something that you were doing, you were in cahoots with. Hey. Oh, felt was meant to catch you live. Hey Coco, it's so good to see you. Thank you. This is a very powerful message, but someone you were extremely gifted in this past life or this other life. Let me grab some water, just a sec. You were very powerful and your gifts were sought after. So this was someone who allowed themselves to dip and dabble in the light and dark. So, for lack of better description, it was basically you went the legal route and you went the not so legal route sometimes to get things done. And I don't know if you knew it was quote unquote bad or if you were of a mindset that this is how things flow. This is how things work for me. I'm going to use it this way. I don't know. That's your story, whoever this message is for. But you wielded some extreme power and you made great, great friends with other people who wielded their power as they felt like they should. Okay. So that's the backdrop for this particular message that was coming in. Right. So something happened, whereas I don't know, like, I just heard entanglement, but a situation went down and you disconnected from the group, or they could have transitioned in the past life, or something legal could have happened. And so that's the end of that life, right? So super, super fast forward to now, right? Many of you have already woken up to your spiritual gifts. Like you're realizing how deep and vast and powerful they are and how easily accessible they're starting to become. I think over the past of maybe like 3, 4, 5 years for some of you, your your spiritual gifts and your perception have increased. And that is by design. Like you've been awakening more and more to who you are, and that's going to keep on going on because that's, your journey. But in this life, I feel you've had people kind of approach you, whether they consciously remembered you or not, their soul remembered you like, whoa, like we used to roll together. Like, we used to wield extreme power and magic, and we used to have, our tribe or these followers or these fans or such influence, right, with the spiritual gifts and magic. And I feel like that's been happening to some of you, or it's going to happen. I'm not sure. But so what this maybe looks like for some of you is someone approaching you. They know you're powerful. They could have sought you out specifically because they were drawn into your light, but they want to partner with you because they feel that you're still on the same vibe as the past life, as the other life. So the message was getting tricky because it's like, well, you decided maybe in this life, or maybe you had an awakening. I don't know what it is for you, whoever you are, but you're not doing things that way anymore. Like, you bossed up in a powerful way, and you have some souls, let's just call them souls and not necessarily people, who remember you, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, you don't get down like that. You don't wield your magic like that. Like, you don't take over, or you don't con people. You don't use your gifts to get what you want for nefarious means, or to get ahead, to get money. You don't use your gifts just to like get ahead on people. So someone out there, you have, or you're going to have people approaching you, and they're starting, it's like they're going to start to feel some type of way because you no longer possess that type of energy. Does that make sense? And I feel like some of you, these people turned into enemies, whether they knew it or not. So if you resonate with this powerful message, like this powerful energy that is coming forward, a lot of your enemies today who just randomly seem to attack you, it's because they are those souls from your other life that are like, whoa, like, so you're you're working for the other side now, so you're good now. You're using your magic to heal and to expand, and you don't do bank fraud and identity fraud no more. You don't like, you turned over a new leaf. Like, okay, so you think you're better than us. I feel like there's something going on right now with that for some reason. It was coming in, and then I know I shared a message a few months ago, even last year, about someone using energy magic on you, using all sorts of rituals and things on you, whatever they felt that they could use to take you down. It's like they realize that you're who you say you are. So there's another bit of that story of like someone doubting you, someone thinking that you're of that old energy signature where you moved like them and you had no problem doing so, but now you're fighting the shadow, or you're integrating the shadow, you're uncovering things in your day-to-day life or in your practice. I feel like someone out there, you have like a spiritual practice, or you have created your own spiritual practice, right? So there's this fight that seems to be going on in the energy and with people. I feel like you're gonna have people return, or like things needing to be settled once and for all, or you to like whatever metaphor we can insert right now, like for you to stand in who you are and just claim it. When you do that, I feel like, yeah, these people are gonna come out from behind the shadows, but you're able to liberate yourself too, because someone you were a badass big freaking boss, like, or a god or goddess, okay? And the thing is that you implemented something different in this life, or you came into some sort of epiphany or awareness in this life, and you don't do that no more. You use it to heal, or you're being called to use it to heal, even if this is your beauty or your sensuality or the way you talk, the way you write, whatever it is. Because I feel like I'm talking to someone who's like creative, or you have, a broad capacity to create. if you're in your element, I just heard. So maybe someone out there, you're needing to get into your element, whatever this is. This rings so true with the connection I have at imminent that I realize needs to end. Okay, my screen was going dark. Yeah. Yeah, there's a story here that I've been thinking about, and I know I gave this message before at moment. Yeah. I gave this message before. And so I feel like maybe that's on the collective scale, right? People are seeing your true divinity, seeing your true light, or seeing how you're exactly who you say you are. Because I feel like people tried you. Like I've been saying this for the past 2 or 3 years. People be trying you energetically and forcefully, or in the things that they say. And I feel like they doubted you. And for some of them, like we were saying before, they have this soul remembrance of you being the same way. Like you lashing out or you attacking those who got in your way, and you not having any type of qualms about, you know, doing things like with your energy, with your power, your money, whatever this is, okay? But that's not the case. Like, and you already, someone out there, you already healed through those things. Like you forgave yourself, right? You already, your soul, your vibration has already risen to a height that you've already received validation from the Most High is what I'm saying. Like you've cleared all of that. Like you're in a new path and in a different vibration with a different mission, a different soul awareness. So that's what it is for someone. And you're still this badass, powerful boss. It just looks different. I feel like maybe someone out there, you were like tossing with that, like tossing with your light and dark, and which one which one gets to rule, kinda, you know what I mean? So, but you're finding balance, and the more you shine a light on that shadow part, the more it has nowhere to hide, and it gets exposed for you to heal it. So yeah, someone out there, you have people who remember your reputation from a past life. Whether you were that wealthy seductress or that magical god or that priest that just got it how he lived, whatever it is, like people remember that about you. I don't know if they know that you remember that. Do you remember that about your past life or your other life? Someone out there, you were wielding great power, and you still do. You basically still do. You literally still do. It just looks different. So you don't have to go through the things that they're going through. And I feel like someone, you've made a couple enemies in this life because of that very reason. Because for certain people, and this is a very unique message. This is not everybody's story, okay? Not everybody's gonna resonate with this, but you've had people attack you spiritually and energetically, and they're wondering why you're not going down, why they have to keep doing sacrifices, and they have to lie, cheat, steal to be even a quarter of who you are. And they don't, for a long time, they didn't understand it. I feel like many of them are moving into that awareness, and that's happening on a collective level right now. And it's really all for us to just get back into heart space, really. Like climb back into heart space. We've been drifting off a while, and following what society does and all of that, but we're now gonna shine this light and integrate, right? So I'm taking this message to heart too. So yeah, what else, y'all? I'm trying to make sure I remember everything for you. Yeah, that's what's going on. And you still have a big reputation in this life. It's just on a higher vibration, a higher frequency. You have this wisdom from this other life, right? You're able to utilize it now. So if you're not utilizing it, make sure you do. Okay, stay in alignment as much as possible. Work on your relationships right now. You have a lot of power inside of you, and I feel like it's going to be asked to come forward soon. Like if you were in like a dry spell or you didn't have a lot going on for a while, you're going to start to have a lot going on. And that's your sign that, you know, you're clearing things out and you're rising higher and higher every day. What else, y'all? I feel like that is the message. Thank you. This was really helpful. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, with that being said, you know, someone you're meant to be in spiritual leadership. You're supposed to teach. And I say supposed to because that's just the energy that's coming out. It's like, yeah, this is for this person or this energy. You're meant to shine the light forward. That's why you have this awareness. That's why you have this depth of, you know, magic. It's real. You know, there's no other word for it. It's just this cosmic power that you have, and you're being invited to use it on a bigger scale, right? I think the last video we spoke about your territory expanding. Your territory is going to expand, and it's a beautiful thing. You're going to have a couple people who aren't going to like it. Just understand that. The more you elevate spiritually, the more there are spiritually elevated people who don't like you. So let's just understand that. Let's just call it for what it is. But you're going to have so much help and support at the same time. And it's also going to be an invitation to get into the shadow side, because it's going to be hard too, because if you're working on, you know, seeing yourself moving forward, you're not always going to be in company with those who can also do that, right? Clear that out and alchemize that energy. So just have patience. Have patience, move forward. Yeah, and I'm definitely talking to someone who's being asked to expand. So there's a message too of being vulnerable. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, more vulnerable. Okay, that's a mouthful. That's what's gonna get you where you need to be for someone. I don't know, that might be a personal message, but yeah, anyway, that's the message, you all. I think I should change the title because there's also big blessings coming as well. Major blessings. So, you know, that big boss energy is, you're going to have to make use with it, okay? But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure you check out the temple, embodyingthegoddess.com. Go to TiaraSharde.com if you need to speak with me, book a session with me. And I'll see y'all on the next message. Peace and love. Have a good night.